Hi, Mike. Lee Ninneman here. Mike, I'm a financial advisor. When I saw your elevation group being advertised, I wanted to see a little bit more of what it was about. There's some scary stuff going on right now in our economy, and I'm always looking for opportunities to be able to educate my people better. And I wanted to take advantage of anything that might educate me more in that regards. As I've had the opportunity to already review some of the items you have there, the infinite banking concept and now the most recent post, the gold and silver information, I'll tell you, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next things that you bring out. I would recommend this to anyone who is seriously looking to make sure that they're not left behind as far as what's going on in this economy. I'll tell you, one word describes it. It's bodacious. Bodacious. Anyone who doesn't know what that word means, look it up because it describes your program to the T.
Hi, this is Matt Connor from Bozeman, Montana, and the reason why I joined the Elevation Group was for the how-to. I wanted to learn exactly how to implement some of these strategies I've been hearing about for the last few years from guys like Robert Kiyosaki and Michael Maloney. And, that's where the Elevation Group has stepped in and has promised to show us exactly how to implement some of these black box strategies of the rich. And, man, after logging in, I wasn't disappointed at all. There's hours and hours of content in there already covering several different strategies that the rich use. And, in fact, one strategy, the infinite banking strategy, which I probably like the best so far, is something that I've already started implementing as of today. So if you're thinking about joining the Elevation Group, I say just go for it. You have nothing to lose. It's such a small price to pay for securing your financial future. If you don't want to get left behind like the rest of middle-class America as the economy continues to crumble around you, then this is the place to be. I know I haven't been disappointed by joining, and you won't either.
Hi, my name is Eddie Espiritu, and I have been a home-based business entrepreneur since 1994. And I've been very, very pleased and satisfied over the years with all of the products and services that I participated in with Mr. Mike Dillard. They've always been top-notch. In fact, when I decided to join the Elevation Group, I really didn't even know what it was going to be about at first. I just knew that if Mike was involved, it was going to be good. Over the years, one of the lessons that I've learned in business is that although it's important what we know, more importantly, it's important who we know. And the Elevation Group is all about giving us access, you and I, the everyday person, giving us access to the knowledge and the connections and the resources that we need to not only create wealth, but long-lasting wealth. When I logged into the back office of the Elevation Group and I started going through the material, needless to say, top-notch is exactly what I expected. If you're considering joining the Elevation Group, I highly recommend it. The information, the knowledge, and the resources will change your life.
Hi guys, this is Andre Accord, all the way from the Netherlands in Europe, giving you some information on Mike Dillard's Elevation Group. I've just joined the Elevation Group and I must say I am blown away by the information I'm getting. I'm getting wisdom and knowledge on how to create wealth, to preserve it, so I can leave a heritage for my children, for my children's children. And the way the content is being delivered, it's in a no-nonsense way. It's easy to understand, and it really helps me. So I can honestly recommend this program. There is a money-back guarantee, so if you join, you don't like it, you can step out. But I think if you listen to the first few videos, you'll be blown away and hooked in a positive way. What really added information to me was Mike Maloney speaking on the cycles of silver and gold. Great, great, great stuff.
Hi Mike, Stevie Sullivan here in Los Angeles, California, also known as Boomer Mama, rocking the internet. And I wanted to tell you thank you for the Elevate program. I had a chance to hang out with you a couple of different times and heard you refer to this, and I'm so excited that this program is here. I feel like there's a really great need for it. Who am I? I'm 60 years old. I'm part of that Boomer generation. I am in part of the sandwich generation. I have a 98-year-old on one side. I have two young adults, 21 and 24, on the other. And I feel like I'm going to be and am responsible for a good portion and piece of the financial future of my family, and I want to make sure that I have my hands on the best information possible. What did I think when I opened up Elevate? What I saw were some pretty creative ideas. It wasn't just the same old status quo. And it's really about taking possession and control and really learning a great deal of information in order to be able to make the right financial decisions and really plot and plan out your future. Part of the problem we all had before is the greed and the debacle on Wall Street and what happened to people's investments when they thought they were all doing the right thing. But that was based upon putting your future in other people's hands and trusting that they knew what they were doing. I don't think we can do that anymore. I think the economy, not only just in the United States, but also on a global scale, is going to be headed into the world of the haves and the have-nots. And I want to make sure that I take control of my financial future, because at the age of 60, I want to make sure that the rest of the years that I do have are going to be some of the most creative in my life financially, so that I can live the kind of life that I want to live. I want to be armed, I want to be prepared, I want to be in the know, and I want to be steps ahead of the market, and I think that's what Elevate does. I've spent a great deal of time talking about this program to other people, and it's part of my major boomer influence that I have out there with my boomer conference coming up in the fall. Elevate is going to be and is a major piece and part of that. I'm so adamant that people have got to create their financial stability themselves and their wealth. And there has to be wealth in a whole new way. And it's not slow growth. It's going to be some pretty aggressive moves based upon some pretty intense knowledge and timing. And I love all of that. I want to thank you for this opportunity to be here. And I look awfully serious, and I want to smile about this because I know that this is going to make a real difference in my life. I want to thank you for your brilliance, and I want to thank you for doing it. Again, one more time, Mr. Mike Dillard, thank you for Elevate from the bottom of my heart, and I'm delighted to be here as part of this beta program. And if anybody wants to know if this is a program of benefit, you only need to spend about probably a minute or two wandering through the office and the site to figure that out for yourself. So look out, jump in, jump on, and grab a hold of your future. Thanks a lot, Mike. You did it again.
Hi, Cameron Carpenter here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I just wanted to thank you, Mike Dillard, for forming the Elevation Group and for doing the legwork and research that you've done in putting a historical perspective on just what the hell's been going on in the U.S. economy over the last 3 years. I lost a lot of money in 2007, 2008 from investment real estate, and was left, frankly, pretty confused and distraught and disenchanted and wondering what the next moves are. And I heard your message about wealth transfer and what to look forward to in the coming months and years based on historical perspective and what's happened in the past, and your information's been spot on. I've been really impressed by the professionals you've put together and the invaluable information and advice they've been able to give so far very early on, and you haven't really even launched yet. So if any of you are thinking about getting into the Elevation Group, I would suggest do it as soon as you can. It's some of the best money you can spend on great advice and getting on in the inside, because if you're not on the inside, you're definitely on the outside, and it's not a good place to be. So hope to see you on the inside soon. Thanks, Mike, and looking forward to the journey.
Hey, Mike. Sal Harper here, and I just quickly wanted to share my experience and story with you. 2010 has truly been a life-transforming year for me. You see, earlier this year, I discovered my life's purpose is to help others with their finances. I have always been a good steward of money, and reflecting on my career as a budget and financial analyst, I didn't realize until recently that managing a multi-million-dollar budget for a Fortune 50 company has been preparation for the opportunity today to teach others how to manage and invest their own money. Inside the Elevation Group, you have provided us with the most advanced resources, tools, and investment information that the average person doesn't even know exist. Only the ultra-wealthy have been privy to this information until now. And the best part about this site is that you don't have to be rich to start applying some of these investment strategies. Now, I know I sound like a paid advertisement, but that's just my passion and enthusiasm about how EBG is helping to educate people on so many levels. Anyone concerned about their financial future and financial security must take a look at the Evolution Group. Mike, I am so excited to be a part of this group. Thanks for caring, my friend, and sharing this wealth of information.
Hey guys, if you're on this page, it's because you're looking at Mike Dillard and you're familiar with Mike Dillard's content. This is Nate Forrest from Fayetteville, Arkansas with the Razorback Marching Band behind me. Guys, if you're thinking about the Elevation Group, don't think about it. Join today. The information inside is phenomenal. As we've always been taught, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. Your income will be determined by the top 5 people you spend your time with. And that's the best part about the Elevation Group is Mike Dillard has aligned himself with millionaires and literally billionaires and put together some content so you know when to get in, when to get out, what the wealth cycles are. Guys, if you're thinking about the Elevation Group, get in. Again, this is Nate Forrest from Fayetteville, Arkansas saying, Woo Pig Suey. We're about to run onto the field with the Razorback Marching Band. Watch Arkansas beat Vanderbilt. Mike Dillard, thank you for the Elevation Group. Let's go. Here we come, boys.
Hello, my name is Jeff Pierce. I'm a full-time day trader from Vancouver, and I interact daily with traders whose biggest concerns are how high is gold going to go? Are we going to experience hyperinflation? And the answer to these questions and more is what makes the Elevation Group an industry first. When I first logged on, I was like, wow, I'm not alone. There's a community here. Because after the '08 meltdown left most with a sense of, what do I do now? That's very short-term thinking when you need to be thinking longer term. And that's what I like best about the Elevation Group, is it teaches you how to protect your savings in an era of rising taxes and currency devaluations, while empowering you by providing contacts and the knowledge to create a passive income. And to those who are thinking about joining the Elevation Group, I firmly believe that you are better off with Mike Dillard and his proven track record of success to deliver you the skills and the tools needed to get you to wherever your financial destination is. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ricardo Lalama, and I'm a chiropractor here in the state of New Jersey. And like most traditional professionals, I actually went down the route of getting good grades, getting a good education, getting a good job, and also making good money. The only problem is that I actually never learned or even had time to learn how to leverage my finances. And just knowing that has been so frustrating for me for a long time because I knew it was a language of finances that I had to learn how to speak. So when I learned that Mike Dillard was actually organizing the Elevation Group, I knew that I had to jump right in. So I didn't hesitate. I jumped right in, became a member, and I started learning the information that he has back there. And I got to tell you, what the amount of information he has so far is very impressive. And just knowing that it's a tip of the iceberg, I mean, I'm just literally blown away. You'll learn stuff like that I never knew what wealth cycles are, how to leverage and position yourself to gain the most from them. You'll learn how to leverage your life insurance and also your mortgage. We're constantly taught to traditionally to pay it off as soon as we can, but you got to learn how to, and what they'll teach you is learn how to leverage it like the wealthy do. And also becoming your own bank, that blew me away. How do you become your own bank? You'll learn that in the back office with the Elevation Group. Now, as a chiropractor, we're constantly taught to teach our patients that structure dictates function. And it's the same exact thing here. What you will learn in the back office of the Elevation Group is that if you structure your finances accordingly and properly, you will actually have a function so they can grow and benefit you in the long run. So with that said, know that the knowledge you gain in the back will be vital for your future. And not only that, you'll have the resources to apply this knowledge. So if you're thinking about joining the Elevation Group, definitely do so. Don't hesitate. Do like I did. Just jump right in and start learning. With that said, I look forward to someday maybe perhaps creating a strategic alliance. Take care.
Hey guys, this is Eric Webster, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I decided to get involved with Mike Dillard and his new Elevation Group. First, it's Mike Dillard. He always brings top notch, and he's done it again. When I first opened up the back office, I saw, whoa, he went a lot beyond what I thought he was going to do. Because, I've studied a lot of these issues, and I'm actually pretty well aware with a lot of stuff Mike's talked about publicly so far. But here's the deal. Unless you got connections, and this is what Mike brings to the table, is connections. Some of this stuff, you're not going to get a seat at the table. You're not going to be able to play, no matter how educated you are about it. Some of this stuff, you got to have the connections. And Mike, being the celebrity it is, he brings those connections. So if you're even thinking about this, you need to get in because, we got a disaster coming. And this is the information you need to get ahead, stay ahead, and prosper when everybody else is suffering. So get on in, it's going to be a good ride. Catch you later.